Like, subscribe, share, comment to my YouTube channel. Hit the bell icon. That's the notification bell. It will alert you for all content that drops to my YouTube channel. Also, hit the thumbs up, the AKA the like button. YouTube will appreciate that. S.L.R Media TV will appreciate that. Support my channel by hitting the thumbs up. Hitting the thumbs up, pushing my channel further into the YouTube galaxy. Get more new eyes, more new viewers on my YouTube channel. Also, subscribe to my channel. Just get the triple play combo. Make sure you get the bell icon. Make sure you get the like button. Make sure you get the subscribe button. All three helps my channel out. Let's make this one of the best YouTube wrestling channels on YouTube. So I need all my subscribers, all my wrestling fans, all my fans, all my subscribers around the world. Hit the like button. Everybody who views this video, this live, hit the like button. Also, if you feel more generous, hit the cash out. All information is pinned in on the banner, on the time feed, on the bottom screen of the channel. Like I said, cash app, dollar sign, all caps, SRED 40. Also, I'm being more interactive with the fan base. So I got anybody who wants to call into the channel. I have the number pinned in the banner. The call in number 336 448 3753. Call in number again 336 448 3753. You got anything you want to talk about? Any wrestling fans you want to talk about? Night one of WrestleMania 40? Call. Also, I'm looking for co-hosts. I'm looking for moderators for my channel. Any moderators or co-hosts, I have my email pinned in the live feed. Hit my email with your information, and I will get back to you. Also, any wrestling fans that are out there who want to send me merch, who want to send me merch to wear on my channel, I also will have information coming soon. But if you do, just send your information to me in my email, and I will get back to you. So anybody want to know, hit my email. My email SLR 71771. Let me repeat again. SLR 71771 gmail.com. All information is pinned in on the banner. All information is pinned in, scroll in on the news feed. So get it in right there. Make sure you subscribe, share, comment to my YouTube channel. Make sure you hit the cash out. Anybody who wants to call in, the call in number for a live call in, hit the number. And I also had the link pinned in the channel. So anybody who wants to come up and talk to me live about WrestleMania Part Night 1, let's get into it. Hit the link and it will automatically pull you up and let's talk. So phone line is open. The number once again 336 448 3753. You can hit my email or you can hit the link. It's Interactive Sunday. Let's get it. Shout out to all my subscribers. Shout out to my future subscribers. You see the title WrestleMania 40, Night 1. Let's get into it, man. What I think about night 1. Um, 5-star rating. I will give it. I give it a. I give it a 3 on production. Wasn't the best WrestleMania night 1, especially wasn't as last year. Um, Philadelphia crowd did not do did not do it no justice at all. And you can't blame it on the weather. It does not matter. Uh, Philadelphia crowd, this is a smart market. Y'all heavily invested in a lot of major sport teams. Um, I just don't know what was going on in night one. Y'all just wasn't hype. This was built as one of the biggest WrestleManias of all time, and y'all didn't act like it. It was almost it could have been a glorified Monday Night Raw, and even in the main event, y'all did not get hype until the Rock really started putting work in. So y'all night two has to be better than night one, and I'm calling the crowd out. I'm calling the Philadelphia crowd out. You got to support this. It does not matter if it's not the type of wrestlers that you want out there. It does not matter. Triple H is in putting in new people, showing you new people, and so this is something that you're gonna have to get used to. I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, some of your typical names wasn't there, and you got to understand that everybody has to get shine now. This is the new era of WWE. This is not where Vince McMahon is going to continue to give you the same people, the same people, the same people. That's over with. You have to get used to it. And honestly, this is really Triple H first WrestleMania hands off, where he's not even handcuffed. His first WrestleMania without Vince McMahon changing anything. So we have to get used to this. Could it have been better? Yes. Could the wrestling been better? Yes. Could the booking been better? Yes. Hold Triple H, you gotta when you look at this WrestleMania, I hope you learn from this, and the next one will be better because honestly, Triple H, you're gonna have to put on much more better storylines. Storylines has to play a part to keep it listening. When you go in there WrestleMania, you have to have a lot of major built-in storylines for everybody. And I just feel like you were just putting people in there, putting people in there just to please them with no storyline. So you was pretty much putting people to sleep at WrestleMania. This was a very boring night one WrestleMania. Top to bottom. Top to bottom. You have to do better, Triple H. That's all I'm saying. You have to do better. You have to do better. And you shouldn't put all your eggs in one basket in night two. There are more title matches on night two than night one, when it should have been even. You bored me to sleep with a lot of these matches that was supposed to be made for SmackDown and Raw. How about bringing up some of the NXT guys? What about the Braun Breakers, the Baron Corbins? Why couldn't Braun Breaker and Baron Corbin been the 6-man tag team ladder match for the tag titles? See, you got to blend it up. You got to put some of that youth in there a lot more. You want to put more exposure on NXT. The Trick Williams and Carmelo Hayes match, you could have put that on WrestleMania night one. See, it's things like that what you're gonna have to do now, Triple H. See, it's a valuable lesson to be learned. It's a valuable lesson to be learned. When you're going to bigger markets, you have to put on your best matches. See, what you done did, you done exposed your card already. The days of The days of putting on night one, making that the best, the springboard of night two, is over with. They are now front loading and putting the best matches on night two and just giving you bullshit on night one. Because look at this. If it wasn't been for the tag team match between The Rock and Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins, WrestleMania 40 night one would have been one of the worst night ones of all times. And this was built up as the biggest WrestleMania of all time. This is the reason why I said that this is a bust. Night one is a bust. And don't let it listen. I said it, I said it before and I said it again. Feel free if you want to debate me. The link is in the chat. The phone lines is open. The Cash App is open. Support. Call in. Pull up. We'll put money in the Cash App and support me. Support the movement. Get the likes up. If it wasn't have been for night one, it would have been for the tag match. This would just have been a bust. Okay, like this. Why is LA Knight and AJ Styles on night two? Y'all have to understand this. If you thought that night one was 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 bad, imagine night two. Yes. Imagine night two, right? Because see, the opener of night one or night two is going to be Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre. They gonna open up night two. But once after that, everything else is going to be flat until the lead up to the main event. And if you look at the matches that are set up in night two, there's nothing else after the Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre match leading up to the main event. So we're gonna be bored to death. The crowd is probably gonna be quiet as it was in night one. And this is gonna fall apart on booking. Booking. And this may fall where you may need Vince McMahon to advice a little bit. You may need Vince McMahon input a little bit because if you look at night one and you look at the matches, night two is just the same. It's not going to be good. The podcasters, we, the internet wrestling community, we're going to really be talking about how bad Triple H booking was in this year's WrestleMania and had it played out, and where it was no storyline because everything was based on the bloodline and Cody Rhodes. There's no juice. There is no juice with Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins. That match has no juice. Drew has no momentum. Seth has no momentum. Seth Rollins is coming in on a loss to Cody Rhodes. And listen to this. Seth Rollins is going to blame Cody Rhodes for that loss. Because Seth feels that match, it was bigger than his match with Drew McIntyre. He even said it. That was his WrestleMania moment. And he didn't seize it. Look for Seth Rollins to turn on Cody Rhodes tonight. There is no way. Listen, you cannot continue the bloodline story without Roman Reigns having the belt. It does not make sense without Roman Reigns having the belt. You understand what I'm saying? You cannot be the head of the table without the belt. You can't walk around and say you're the tribal chief. You don't have the belt. The only one that will have a belt will be The Rock. And that's the People's Champion belt, if he use it. Cody Rhodes is not winning the belt tonight because it only makes sense for Roman to keep the belt and for Cody to make the Raw belt prestigious. You can't make the belt that Roman Reigns has prestigious. There's nothing you can do. You can't elevate the belt. You understand what I'm saying? You can't elevate the belt. If you do beat Roman, you can't elevate the belt. You understand what I'm saying? Who you gonna wrestle? Without them not having a draft immediately after Raw, if Cody Rhodes wins the belt, who the fuck you gonna wrestle, Cody? There's not that many heels. You understand what I'm saying? Because the WWE was so wrapped up with the bloodline. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, hit the cash app. Phone lines is open. The link is in the chat if you want to pull up and discuss WrestleMania 40 Night 1. The link is pinned in the chat. Pull up and let's talk about it. I am here. Your favorite wrestler podcaster is here. The final boss is in the building. The Brahma Bull. Finally, The Rock has come back to Philly. Mama Rose, your son is going down. No championships coming for you. What's Seth Rollins gonna do? What Seth Rollins gonna do? Can anybody let me know what Seth Rollins is gonna do? Oh, Seth, the boy. Oh, Seth Rollins. What he gonna do? What he gonna do? I believe. Listen, I believe Drew McIntyre. He ain't gonna win tonight. I'm sorry, Drew. I'm sorry. You're not going to beat Seth Rollins tonight because I'm going to tell you why. This is how it's going to lead up. See, y'all really think Cody Rhodes is going to win this shit. He's not. Seth Rollins is going to beat Drew McIntyre tonight. And then Seth is going to turn on Cody. Because listen to this. Monday Night Raw needs that. He needs that. And listen, CM Punk is going to screw Drew McIntyre out the belt. So it will be CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre. But Seth Rollins is going to turn on Cody Rhodes tonight in the main event. And here's a spoiler alert. Look for Damian Priest. If Seth don't turn on Cody, Damian Priest try to cash in the Money in the Bank tonight on Roman Reigns, be unsuccessful, and causes Cody Rhodes to lose the belt. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 And if the WWE really want to put a shocker, they really want to put a shocker, all they got to do is let Damian Priest pin Cody Rhodes or Roman Reigns. And Damian Priest walks out with the belt. Oh man, I'm a genius at this. I'm a genius at this. Yeah, yeah. But let me hark back to this. Night one just wasn't good at all. Didn't like nothing about night one. The brother versus brother match. The worst brother match ever in WWE history. Don't never do that again. This is what I am saying. What Triple H is gonna have a problem with. This is what he's having a problem with, and it's starting to show. And it showed last year, and it showed the year before that when he had his handprint on certain things on WrestleMania. And it's most definitely showing and glaring like now. Triple H does not know how to book big time WrestleMania match. Not only that, he does not know how to build a storyline for a 2 night WrestleMania. He doesn't. It's not looking good. It's not listen. There wasn't there wasn't enough built up for the Sami Zayn and Gunther. Honestly, my eyes, it wasn't because Sammy didn't play a major part like Chad Gable did. See, The story would have been better, would have been told if it would have been Chad Gable. That's the problem that I'm having. Like Triple H is you using big names over guys that who deserve that spot like a Chad Gable. Guys who putting that work in on Monday Night Raw. Chad Gable's put that work in. He deserved that shot against Gunther. The storyline he had was better than Gunther. Not only that, the wrestling would have been better. I'm not saying that Sami Zayn is not a good wrestler, but Sami Zayn does not tell the story good when he's wrestling. It wouldn't have been good if the bloodline didn't help Sammy. Gunther should have kept the belt. Gunther should have kept the belt. The simple fact is because it wasn't Chad Gable. It would have been more believable. You understand what I'm saying? The 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 loss to Chad Gable would have gave more meaning to Gunther losing that belt. But the Sami Zayn, it's just another name. Just because, the only thing that Sami Zayn kept saying, well, remember I headlined WrestleMania last year. That's all he had. He had nothing else. But Chad Gable had the story. But Triple H didn't want that because Chad Gable's a little guy. Chad Gable name is not big enough for WrestleMania, but it's decent for a spot on Monday Night Raw. But it's decent enough to train him or give him a cameo on WrestleMania. Why didn't you just let Chad Gable just come down and turn on him? Turn on Sami Zayn. It felt like that was his spot. He should have been there. That would have made it more compelling. It's just me. It's me being a booker that I am. I would have set this up. I didn't like it. And it's like once Sami Zayn fights Chad Gable, and if Chad Gable doesn't beat Sami Zayn, what was the reason for Gunther losing to Sami Zayn? Because Sami Zayn can't elevate the IC title. He's not gonna go on a run like Gunther. So I mean, I'm just saying. But I like the fact that the tag titles are back on Raw and SmackDown. I like that now. You got the tag titles on SmackDown. You got the tag titles on Raw. I hope Triple H got some new tag team titles coming up. I'm tired of them little old ugly ass titles. And yes, nobody send me the tag titles just because I said that they're ugly. That doesn't mean you ask me what size championship belt that I wear, and then y'all sending me them ugly ass tag belts. But if you send them, I take them. Any championship belts that you send me, I gladly accept them. Let me know. Hit the email SLR 71771 gmail.com. SLR 71771 gmail.com. All information is pinned on the bottom of the screen. All information that you need pinned in the bottom of the screen. The link is pinned in the chat. Anybody want to pull up, talk about WrestleMania, the link is pinned in the chat. We'll pull you up live to the channel. The phone line is open. Call the number. Let's talk about it. We'll hit the cash app and be generous. Part two will probably be either tonight or tomorrow. WrestleMania night two is tonight. Um, right now it's 4:38 Eastern time, 7 o'clock kickoff. This is the channel where you need to be tuned into for all wrestling information. I am part of the wrestling sector, the internet wrestling community. I am here. Let's make this one of the number one big channels on YouTube. Where we at tonight? Well, let's finish it up. Let's finish it up night one. Let's finish up night one. Rhea Ripley. I already knew she was gonna be the man, overrated. Honestly, tell you the truth, man, she can just retire or something. Like, stop giving Becky Lynch WrestleMania. Stop giving that. Listen, that spot could have been for somebody else that deserves that. Why are you giving Becky Lynch a shot at Rhea Ripley? We done seen this before. She is not beating Rhea Ripley. What you should be setting up is Rhea Ripley versus Jade Cargill. That's the match. I don't want to hear about Rhea Ripley versus Bianca Belair. I don't want to see that. Been there, done that. We done seen that. We want to see Rhea Ripley versus Jay Cargill for the real belt. We don't want to see Jay Cargill wearing the SmackDown belt. We want to see Jay Cargill on Raw. That's where she need to be. There's nothing like that was crazy how you put Jay Cargill on SmackDown where Rhea Ripley has no competition on Raw. None. It's like she untouchable. But you're gonna put Jay Cargill on SmackDown because there's more black women on the SmackDown roster than it is on Raw. So you want to make Jay Cargill comfortable. And if Jay Cargill, if she was up to the task, she'd have been like, hell no, I don't want to go there. I want to go to Raw. The money match is with Rhea Ripley. That match right there can main event a pay-per-view by itself. That's what the evolution of Triple H need to do. That right there. That's how you got two. Listen, I played WWE 2K. I put the best against the best. I do not want to see no Bianca Belair versus Rhea Ripley. The only thing that I want to see, and I'm pretty sure the internet wrestling community, all my subscribers and fans around the world, we only want to see Rhea Ripley versus Jay Cargill. And Jay Cargill needs to be a heel because Rhea Ripley is not a heel. She's a tweener. Jay Cargill should come in like, you think you're the modern day female China? We're gonna break your ass down. That's the match. That match right there can main event SummerSlam. It can co-main event SummerSlam. I don't want to see that. I don't want that. Listen, I don't want to wait till WrestleMania to see that match. I want to see that match at SummerSlam. Rhea Ripley versus Jay Cargill for the gold. So yeah. Shout out to the Miz. Shout out to R Truth for winning the belts. It's R Truth first WrestleMania victory. Shout out. So, that's a swan song for R Truth when he on his way out. So big ups to them. Could have been a better ladder match, but it is what it is. Shout out to Austin Theory and Grayson Waller for winning the SmackDown tag titles. So um, the Dominic Rey Mysterio tag match with LWO. No, that Escobar. I mean, it was alright. Shout out to the Latinos though. Shout out to the Latinos because y'all most definitely. I believe y'all deserve more. I believe that man. I believe y'all deserve more. But I need to see Escobar a lot more singles. Um, if Rey Mysterio can't fight singles 1-on-one, I mean, I don't understand it. I mean, you're gonna have to get more substance to what you're trying to do with that storyline. But shout out to all my Latinos though. Let me see what else. Oh yeah, shout out to Andrade. So let me see what else. This is this was very very lackluster. Yeah, that brother versus brother match. Man, I tell you what, worst of the worst, worst match. All they fucking did was super kick. You know, Jimmy Uso has one of the worst move sets. Even you should know that when you play him on fucking 2K. He doesn't even have a move set. Jay Uso do though. Man, but the build up was trash. I'm trying to tell you, man. Y'all think night one. You think night one was bad. Man, I'm trying to tell you. You better what you better hope and pray that Triple H don't have Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre open up first. You better hope he had the women to open up first, which that Bailey match and Io Sky, that shit should have been on night one with the other women. Like you better hope they open up first. You want the co-main events. You want Seth Rollins the co-main event. You want the main event match to follow behind that. That's the only way, or you can keep it in the middle. But if you had Seth Rollins in to open up first. Oh Lord, it's gonna be a snooze fest. It's gonna be a motherfucking snooze fest. But The Rock said it's gonna be a lot of surprises tonight. So that damn it, it better be some surprises. See it all. The bloodline. Acknowledge me. Internet wrestling community. All my subscribers around the world. All my future subscribers around the world. Acknowledge me. Yeah, yeah, I like that. To all my proud Americans. We're so patriotic. Support the channel. Support the movement. God bless America. The greatest. This is what we do here. All Cody Rhodes crybabies. The story will end tonight. I don't even care if Dustin Rose, aka Gold Dust, comes back tonight. I don't care. I don't care if Stone Cold comes back. I don't care if DDP comes back. It does not matter. Because the only thing matter is when the Cody Rhodes crybabies cry tonight. When the newest member of the bloodline will be unveiled tonight. It's gonna shock the world. You heard it here. A new bloodline member will emerge tonight. Go back to the Wrestlemania press conference in Vegas when they showed you the bloodline tree. It's all gonna make sense tonight. Cody Rhodes will not be walking out with the gold. Your favorite wrestler will not be walking out with the gold. I can't wait to see the anguish on his face. Cody Rhodes and his crybabies are going to be crying tonight. We must end the chapter. We must close the book. We must end the story of Cody Rhodes. Like, subscribe, share, comment to my YouTube channel. Yeah. Subscribe, Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes going down tonight. Can't wait. Who's going to help Cody Rhodes? Who? That's what I want to know. Who's going to help Cody Rhodes? You know this is bloodline rules. Who's going to come out? Who, Stone Cold? Who, DDP? Oh, nah. Gold. Who? Oh, Seth Rollins? You think Seth gonna come out and help, especially if he lose to Drew? I don't know. You got to think about what CM Punk gonna do. See, who's CM Punk gonna help between the Drew McIntyre match tonight? See, you got to think about Seth Rollins. You got to think about Seth. The backup, what's good with you? You think Rock will end Roman? You think Rock will end Roman's championship? No. Why? Why would Rock want to end Roman's championship? It doesn't make sense right now. You have to understand. See, the seeds were planted last night. See, Roman spared the Rock. Roman was cautious when he gave Rock the tag. See, there are seeds planted for a reason. But for you to have the match between Roman and The Rock, Roman has to have the belt. It does not make sense for Roman not to have the belt. That's why people not understanding this. You can't have your cake and eat it too. See the backup. See, people have to understand. If Rock makes Roman lose the belt tonight, what's next? What The Rock gonna do? The Rock gonna hold the belt, his people champ better, and say, I'm the final boss. I have a belt. See, you gotta look. You gotta understand why The Rock had the belt last night. Why would The Rock have his championship belt last night? It's not even a real belt. The belt was gave to him from the Hall of Fame. See, everything happens for a reason. The Bloodline are going to introduce new members tonight. That's the reason why it's Bloodline rules. It will look crazy just to see Solo and Jimmy. We've been there, we done that, we done seen that. It doesn't make sense. You understand what I'm saying? We seen that. The Rock said last night in the press conference, there are surprises to come. I believe it's going to be new bloodline members. It has to be new blood because listen, the story is getting stale. With what you gonna do with Solo? Solo can't continue to play the same role. What the fuck is Jimmy? Why had Jimmy? What Jimmy? What he's a lackey? Jimmy don't fucking beat nobody. He had the worstest match last night in WrestleMania history with his brother. All they did was fucking super kick each other. So to make Roman more stronger, he has to have new members. And The Rock has to continue to play the role. That's why it's very important for Cody Rhodes to lose tonight and not win the belt. It has to be more. I need Seth Rollins to turn on Cody Rhodes tonight. I need Seth Rollins to blame Cody Rhodes for the reason why they lost the tag match. Because Seth Rollins said that the tag match with Roman Reigns and The Rock with him and Cody Rhodes was bigger than the match between him and Drew McIntyre. That's the storyline between him and Drew McIntyre. That what leaks into what happened last night. And if you look if you looked at Seth Rollins last night, the cameras went back to him. He had that look on his face like Cody fucked up. Because Seth felt like that was his moment. I said before and I say it again. It has to be that, or we can spin it like this. We could say Damian Priest. Damian Priest can come in and interfere in the match tonight between Cody and and Roman Reigns and give Roman Reigns the championship. And Damian Priest don't even win the belt. See, it's multiple ways they can spin it. How they can get the belt, how they can get it where they can still get Cody over, but it won't do so much damage if Cody Rhodes don't win the belt. Because look, when you coming back from Raw, I would have this is the best thing that cures Cody Rhodes losing tonight. Seth turning on him. They going to Monday Night Raw. And the Cody crybabies in the fan base are just wow, red bunches, just ready rabbit for Seth Rollins. They blame Seth Rollins. But Seth Rollins has a story to say that Cody disrespected him in the championship. So it can be a lot to play with this. I mean, there's if you really look at where Cody Rhodes goes if he wins the belt, where is he goes? Where is he go? He can't. Cody Rhodes cannot fight on SmackDown and Raw. That's not gonna happen. That shit he was talking about on Pat McAfee that he wants to win the belt. No, and then he gonna say and talk about taking the belt that he got from Roman and not even acknowledge the belt that Seth Rollins have and make one belt. What the fuck is Cody talking about? Having one belt. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Once again, as I say again, when you give a guy like Cody Rhodes, the belt, where is he gonna go? I mean, where is he gonna go? Who is he gonna fight? Hey, to back up, the link is pinned in the channel. Pull up and hit the link. Back up. Pull up on the channel. Let's talk about it. Who is Cody Rhodes gonna wrestle? There's not that many heels for him to wrestle. I don't want to see him fight AJ Styles. Don't want to see him fight Randy Orton. Don't want to see him fight Kevin Owens. I like to see him and Logan Paul. That'd probably be a decent match. But it's not that many people. It's not that many people. So I need to know. Put it in the chat. Anybody in the chat, let me know who you think will be a great opponent for Cody Rhodes if Cody Rhodes win the championship. There's not that many on SmackDown. I'm telling y'all. But that's the luxury of having great storylines. But where? Cody Rhodes said that he wants to fight. He wants to he wants to be a fighting champion. He want to fight on SmackDown and Raw. How the fuck is that going to happen if you got Seth Rollins or Drew McIntyre there with the belt? How disrespectful are you, Cody Rhodes? How? I need to know. Back up. Let me know. But like I said, I answered your question. You think the Rock will end on Roman's championship? Nope. 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 Story must continue. It's still too much. I believe they ain't even touched the surface of this. They just really getting in their bag now. Really getting in their bag. So nah. Mm-mm. They're bringing in new members. You can't bring in new members and Roman Reigns not have a championship. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. Nah. And listen, I'm not ready to see Roman without the belt. I'm being honest. I am not ready to see Roman Reigns without the belt. I'm scared. I am scared because I'm scared that the writers, they're not gonna have anything for Cody Rhodes because they were so consumed with the bloodline. How how can you just move forward and you have some of your biggest storylines in 4 years? Tell me. That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. All my fans around the world, everybody around, tell me, oh, how can you just fucking move on at the given 4 illustrious years of storyline when we all complained about the WWE was sucking with the storyline? You gotta give Vincent Kennedy McMahon credit. He stuck with it. He stuck with it. And look where it's done took look where it done took you to. Even though Vince is not hands on with this no more, but he was the brainchild for it. You have to give Vince McMahon his credit for that. Because listen, without this, there's no Cody Rhodes being back in WWE. There's no Roman Reigns. There's no Solo. There's no Seth. There's no Jimmy. There's no Jay. There's no Paul Heyman. Best believe that. There's none of that. Right now, Roman Reigns is in his prime. There is no way that you can take the belt off him. I'm telling you now, you listen to somebody. Listen to the guru of this. I am the guru. I'm telling you, you can't take the belt off the prime right now. What the fuck is you going to do if Cody Rhodes has the belt? There's nobody on SmackDown for him to fight. I don't want to see AJ. I don't want to see Randy Orton. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see Logan Paul. I don't want to see Kevin Owens. Who in the fuck is he gonna fight? Rey Mysterio? Huh? But y'all so quick to be ready to take the belt off him because you just want to see Cody. You just want to see Cody. Yeah, but listen, but y'all cool with Cody Rhodes disrespecting Seth Rollins and his belt, though, right? But Cody is the number one guy on Raw, and he does not fucking have a belt. He is number one. He disrespects Seth Rollins and the belt on multiple occasions. You don't think Seth don't know about that shit in the back of his head? You understand that? Do you think they understand why Seth Rollins tagged himself in, leashed himself in to get in that tag match? Huh? You did not see Seth Rollins' look on his face when he did not win that match. You better stop. Cody Rhodes said on Pat McAfee that he would take the belt that he won for Roman and defend the belt on Raw. How fucking disrespectful is that when you got a champion on Raw? Who is Cody Rhodes? How dare you say something like that? So you saying that title don't mean nothing? We gonna see tonight. We're gonna see tonight. Y'all just think that shit is just easy. To take the belt off Roman Reigns, right? You remember, understand this. The number one storyline in WWE is the bloodline. Cody Rhodes would not be nothing if he did not latch himself to this storyline. This storyline brought Cody Rhodes back to irrelevancy. Not none of that shit with Seth Rollins. Not none of that shit with AJ. None of that. Listen, Roman Reigns. Well, well, well. He won. He won the Royal Rumble twice. So they have to give him. They ain't gotta give him shit. He can win the motherfucking Royal Rumble again next year. That doesn't mean anything. You cannot have a major storyline with Roman Reigns without the belt. It doesn't make sense. And I'm being factual about it. It doesn't make sense. And I don't want to see Roman Reigns without the belt. Cody Rhodes, take your talents and take this shit to Monday Night Raw and go get the belt from Seth Rollins. You can't elevate the belt. What Roman Reigns done did. You can't elevate it. There's nothing you can do, Seth. There's nothing you can do, Cody. There's nothing you can do. You can't elevate that belt. You can't make it no more prestigious. This is what it already is. You talking about, oh, because my daddy didn't have it. That don't make no difference, Cody. You are a Raw guy. You're not a SmackDown guy. Go to SmackDown, the fucking ratings are just gonna go straight down the drain. You think Roman just gonna be showing up on TV uh, and not have no championship belt, not main event, no PLEs or no man, no. Mm-mm. Ain't happening. Ain't happening. But listen, I understand. Y'all want Cody Rhodes to win. I understand. I get it. I get it. Nah, I don't fucking get it. And and listen, I ain't trying to get it either. I think it's stupid. But we're gonna see tonight. But make sure y'all subscribe to my channel. Make sure you hit the bell icon. That's the notification. It's very important. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, the like. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit. Make sure you hit the cash app. Like I said, the email address is in there. I'm looking for co-hosts. I'm looking for moderators for my channel. So anybody who want to be a co-host or moderator, go to my email, put your information in, and I will get in contact with you. My email is S.L.R 71771 gmail.com. SLR 71771 gmail.com. I'm looking for co-hosts and moderators. So anybody who want to co-host and be my moderators, hit my email address, put your information in. I most definitely will get back in touch with you. As I say, subscribe, share, like, hit the cash app, donate. You see where we at tonight? Wrestlemania. Everybody, it's a great weekend. It's a great week. Listen, I'm a huge wrestling fan all the way through. I love all types of wrestling. Well, I'm gonna tell you, shout out to all my subscribers and fans in Japan and all that. But I really don't get into New Japan like that. I catch it on certain indie situations, but you know, I'm more of a WWE guy. AEW a little bit. I like TNA, Revolver. So certain things. I'm really not really with the hardcore type of wrestling. I used to watch that when I was coming up on the during the YouTube days, my younger days. Used to watch a lot of that, the backyard, the hardcore type wrestling, a little bit independent scene. But I try to keep more with the WWE AEW, TNA, where I'm at. I watched a little bit of NXT, a little bit, so keep it in that range over there. But um, the better wrestling, the better wrestling is at AEW. They just ain't got storylines, and that in the end of the day, what the problem is with AEW is they just don't have storyline. They I don't know what it is. It's not you. Don't be ashamed to to understand what WWE is doing. You understand what I'm saying? It's okay. The you sometimes you may have to do what the fuck they have to do. You may have to make your creative staff a bigger budget. You may have to, because it's crazy that you have more wrestlers than the WWE, and and you suck at all three shows in storylines. But you have good wrestling. You have good wrestling in all three shows. Now, don't get me wrong. I watch more highlight clips than I watch the whole show. That when AEW first came out, yeah, I ain't gonna cap. I would watch that shit like crazy. That was because it was just good wrestling then. It was good wrestling. And the roster wasn't so huge as it is now. But shh, when you got a bigger roster, bigger budget, and you have no creative, I I don't know. You can't beat WWE. It was just a nostalgia that was fucking WWE up, and Vince McMahon panicked. He got scared. But them days are over with now. So hey, like I said, if Tony Khan was smart, if Tony Khan was smart, you'll do business with WWE. You do business with Triple H. Who wouldn't mind see Kenny Omega show up at WrestleMania? You know what I'm saying? Like, see the Young Bucks show up. So it's like when you do certain things like that, now not only helps you out, it helps WWE out. Shit, TNA did it. But see, that's what the problem with Tony Khan is. If you don't want to partner with WWE, you might have to follow their strategy a little bit. You may have to. I don't know what you and Chris Jericho doing. I don't understand really, but you may have to get rid of guys like Chris Jericho. Now, I'll be in facts, Tony Khan. You may have to get guys. Listen, Chris Jericho been with fucking WWE for over fucking 20 plus years, and you telling me that his brain can't do anything where you can see any type of improvements? How the fuck you didn't get Dolph Ziggler? You really look at it, it if WWE really wanted to be smart about it, they could secretly put a bag on TNA and make TNA bigger than you, and really drain your ass out. They can really drain you out. So Tony Khan, I'm telling you from a wrestling savant, I'm telling you from a wrestling guru, put a bigger production on your creative side, get a bigger writing staff. And I'm telling you that, and if you don't, and listen, cut down on the wrestling. Cut down on the wrestling. You have to cut down on the wrestling. You need a lot more storytelling. You got to cut down on the wrestling so much. You got to make it more interesting. You have to. There's no listen. There is no way, just a purification of just straight wrestling with less or lack of storylines is going to survive irrelevancy. Now they can keep you around in the TNA stages, but where you at now, that won't be there in a couple years if you keep going the route you're going. You're not going to beat WWE. You're trying to be aspiration to have a WrestleMania. You can't even have that shit big in the United States. Go rent a stadium out. You can't. You barely draw 3,000 people. Get your shit together, TNA. Not TNA, but AEW. But that's all I got to say on that. Night two, great wrestling tonight. Everybody's tune in, support the channel. Uh, I might go live. I don't know. I don't know. It's gonna be too much going on tonight. I thought about going live tonight and do a live reaction. I don't know yet. I don't know. Well, we're gonna see how I go, but most definitely, if I don't, um, I most definitely will be on tomorrow for. I might come on tonight though. Just depends how I feel after the show tonight. Depends how long they stay on. If not, I'll do a post live show reaction tomorrow and give my thoughts about night two. And I hope it's better than night one. Um, so I need everybody to tune in. I need everybody to smash the like button, hit the bell icon, hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. So you make sure so when I go live, y'all will be live, up and ready. We most definitely gonna talk about it. Depends though. We'll see how it goes tonight. I may go on live tonight. If I go on live tonight, I need y'all to hit the cash app tonight. Show me some love. Show me some love. Show me some love now. Everything's pinned in. Dollar, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. It's whatever. All proceeds go to the channel. So we can make this one of the great channels on YouTube. I said before, it's all about the peoples. It's the voice of the people. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna break it down. And that's what we do here. We're gonna talk about the wrestling. We're gonna talk about the ins and out, what we do, what we don't like about it, and what they need to do better about it, man. And as I said before, again, Triple H needs to do better with the booking. He need to do better with the storyline month prior to WrestleMania to have some of the filler matches mean something. And that's the problem was with night one, too many filler matches and it just killed the crowd. And I feel like WrestleMania, you have to keep the crowd going all through WrestleMania, all through matches. So something Triple H gonna most definitely gonna have to work on. So and I'm telling you now, if night two is just as quiet as night one, this is gonna go down as one of the worst WrestleManias of all time. And I'm going to be here on the channel to let you know that it was one of the worst. I did not like night one last night. So night two better. It better be better. I'm telling you now, because if it don't, I'm gonna press that live button and I'm gonna let the world know how I feel. Like I'm feeling right now. That night one was a three. Wasn't even a five, it was a three. And that's disappointing. Because it's WrestleMania. You got to do better, Triple H. Y'all got to give us, y'all got to, you're going to have to do better. You got too much money invested in creative to not have better storylines to make matches mean something. Uh, Jay Cargill. Jay Cargill should have went to NXT. I'm sorry. She can't wrestle. Not only she can't wrestle, I don't even trust her. I'm afraid she might get. I'm afraid she might get one of them. See, Jay Cargill's one of the one. You got to let her do 3 moves, and that's it. I'm sorry. She's gonna be one of them wrestlers where she gonna be 3 moves. She'll let you get just a little bit of offense off, and then she gonna do a little 3 moves, and then it's gonna be it because Jay Cargill cannot wrestle for 10 to 15 minutes, not even a 20-minute match. Jay Cargill cannot wrestle. I wouldn't even trust her in a 30-minute match. No. Give her 10 minutes and get her ass up out of there. Jay Cargill last night looked look horrific. Go back and look at her moves. Go back, just look at just her wrestling match. Look at her moves. She did not look good. Jay Cargill needs a lot more training. Um, Stop getting your body done. Stop with the cosmetic work. Stop. Stop getting your body done. You need to work more in the fucking gym. See, and that was the problem. They fucked up not letting her go to NXT and get the training and then come up. Now y'all want to let her work her way and develop her way, move her way up. That's not gonna fucking work. Don't make sense. Jay Cargill needs to go to NXT and get some training and get some wrestling in because that shit was tragic last night. I don't want to see Jay Cargill wrestle unless she doing 3 moves and she done a boot to set up the finisher and then her signature move. And that's it. None of that. I don't even want to see Jay Cargill. No. Until she can do better. Yeah. That's my WrestleMania 40 night one review. Appreciate everybody tapping in. I need everybody to hit the channel. As I said before again, uh I do in call line shows. You can call in on the show. The number be pinned in on the band on the bottom of the time feed, the show number. Just hit the number. When you see the link in in the chat in the comment section, hit the link. Always pull up. Um, Say again, it's the People's Channel. Anytime you see that right there, you see that link, hit the link, and it'll pull you up to the channel. And let's talk. It's me, you, and the world. Let's talk. Only if you're coming on here to talk about wrestling. If you're not coming on here to really talk about wrestling, you cannot hit the link. I will block your ass. Only if you're a wrestling fan, you are allowed to come on here and talk about wrestling. And as I say again, I'm looking for moderators and co-hosts. So if you want to be a moderator, you want to be a co-host, you want to wrench, hit my email, SLR71771 gmail.com. Put your information in, and I'll take it off from there, and you'll be a co-host and you'll be a moderator. So anybody who want to be a co-host or moderator, hit my email address and I'll make it happen. Like I said, just growing the channel, making the channel better, make this one of the top-notch channels on YouTube, make it one of the top-notch wrestling channels on YouTube. That's what we do here with the Voice of the Voiceless. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to the top. We work hard, we play hard. We're gonna make this one of the #1 channels on YouTube. So let's ride with me. We're gonna get it in as we get it. Support the channel, hit the cash app. All my followers, I salute everybody. Shout out to all my subscribers. Shout out to all my subscribers around the world. It's S.L.R. We just rocking. As I say again, night 2 better be better than night 1. Because if not, I will be back on here. and, and you don't want that.